Same song.
Bip, bip, ting. Have you ever needed to get a tetanus shot?
No. Which, I mean, I feel like there are times where I should have. I did step on a nail once and went all the way through my foot, but then just a wart grew where the hole was, and then the wart went away, and now my foot's fine. So I believe I have magic warts.
Okay, fair enough.
You just tell me how.
Yeah, you better run. I'll kill you like I killed the other two.
I think I bit off the majority of my tongue. Actually tasted
Excellent. It's a semi-good joke.
Keep walking. Socially unavailable to you.
Okay, you got a fatty boost through.
Head stubble.
Again, this game just needs a little bit more purpose and drive and direction. It's weird because it's got everything else finally. And it's just like, oh, it's great, it's got stuff. And then, you know, it's like it put something else down. Alright, I really... Alright, maybe you just gotta leave Homer here and get Bart out of here. Because Bart can fly on the fart.
Yeah. Can, yeah.
He's gonna have to open that up. That'll
Probably,
be...
yeah.
I did... Was I not paying... yeah, there we go. Look at that. Thanks, brain. Alright, he'll be able to break... Yeah, there we go.
You were just 2 steps ahead.
It's fucking always my goddamn problem.
Go on, Mose.
Mo, why are you always talking to yourself? People think you're crazy.
That's fucking grim. Look at that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Look, I got someone in my trunk I have to attend to. Yeah, I'm just going to the foot guy to get my...
There goes my liver.
Punch poor Barney. One of the later Simpsons jokes that's not great, but I still fucking love is just the episode where Homer's giving away people's secrets online.
Yeah.
And just Mo saying, I don't know if I want you in here, Homer. I've got secrets. Terrible, terrible secrets. And he looks down, and there's just eyes peering up at him through a crack in the floor, and you hear Hans Moleman say, so thirsty.
Yeah.
Look, I was going to say, go look at Mo's feet, because I'm willing to bet. This has got to be after that. Yeah, this is like 2007, so this sort of...
Can't. Damn. Camera.
Don't do nothing I wouldn't
You talk
do.
to him? Like, because there was a thing here that said, like, you know.
I'm wandering around looking for a bar rag. What blew away?
Oh, okay, so that's it. You just get like a...
He just says nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we were... What do we do? Okay, there's a fucking beam of light. Like...
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Don't end up like me.
Where's the beam?
It's really terrific to have this chance to talk to you about Singleton vinyl siding.
Dude, I told you, I'm just a kid.
Singleton siding gives that fresh wood.
And he keeps going. Good old Gil. He knew. Started running early.
Alright, so we're just doing bits.
When you get out there, remember, no chewing. Chewing's for chumps. Nothing but swallow.
Why is this happening? Why couldn't this have started at
I
Moe's?
was the first guy to barf.
Barf, please. In this business, we refer to that as a Roman incident.
That does sound a lot classier.
What are you worried about? You have video game powers on your side. It's like cheating, but cheating.
Woohoo! Cheating!
Duffman, welcome you to the Duff Ultimate Eating Challenge.
I wonder if there's gonna be a button masher like that weird thing in the Simpsons arcade game where you had to inflate your own head.
Maybe.
Hoy recuperaré mi dignidad. With great hunger comes great responsibility.
It's weird that all the really good pro eaters are like skinny.
On your marks, get set.
I mean, they must purge. Alright.
Like many modern conveniences, eating was invented by the Romans.
Yeah, I really don't believe it. They got a good Simpsons game, but then took out the fucking, like, organization. It's just things happening.
Duff is not responsible for contesting.
Because I've been looking at the screen, like, there hasn't been, like, big chunks of fucking... Do you eat when you're all over food like that? Or...
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That was barbed wire, Aaron. You know, this isn't a CZW show. You're not allowed to just go rolling for it.
Bite me, if you can.
Don't you have to push a button on the food to eat it?
Oh, he's back.
Eating contestant ever.
I'm establishing
That's just a
goals
kick
and
thing.
working towards them.
Oh, they have to knock each other out. Oh.
You don't have to push a button to eat things.
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You have to stand near him because, like, you're not.
No, you don't need the objectives is not to eat things, it's to hit people.
Oh.
Food just gives you charge for the roll,
Okay.
which is what? The easiest way to knock them out.
Gulping of this magnitude.
Was that sentence supposed to finish?
Suck 'em, Dad. Suck everybody.
Take my badge. Damn, Simpson.
Comic book guy's up again, damn it.
Nice violence, Dad. Hit first, think later.
Does that pinata do something? I mean, it's glowing. Fuck yeah.
Filled with tacos.
I went to the deli yesterday and bought like the full-sized fucking Nacho Man, and bought the full-sized restaurant fucking scale tortillas so I can finally make the fucking burritos. 'Cause I'm
Nice.
tired of the fucking little ones because they tear.
See? I ate it. I didn't press the button. Rolled over it.
Wow, is this actually gonna go for another 3.5 minutes?
A moment of silence for the super taco. Oh yeah!
That super taco was a little dry.
I think you just need to get to the end of the course. Knocking people out gives you more food.
All right.
You're low.
Still slippery for your English.
In order of Craig, hold the attitude. Nails.
Never tangle with a grease Scotsman.
Oh, that needs to be a bar. Great.
You smell of gravy and vomit.
I do not. How dare you?
Oh, gravy.
I was going to say vomit, but... Potato. Tomato,
Isn't
tomato.
gravy just pre-vomit? Like,
Pretty
it's,
much.
yeah, it's just vomit you're allowed to eat.
There I go.
Stop on your face.
Like directions?
Yeah, I'm fucking... X, no. A jump.
I just like, because we've been in this situation a couple of times lately where like you've said you've pushed every button and then you push a button and you hadn't pushed every button. So I just, maybe not jump.
Okay, up. It's finicky because of the camera change.
You know what I mean though, right?
Oh no, 100%. But no, I was literally pressing all the buttons then, but because the camera had rotated.
Push the directions, Crafty.
No, because I pressed. There you go.
All right, off we go.
Is truly overwhelming.
My frames. All right, over onto the Scottish flag.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
All right, that's not right. Well, how do we get over there then?
Probably a
there like
switch or something to press for
some
Homer.
kind of fart machine or...
That is so stupid. Oofed.
Don't mess with a 200-pound fifth grader.
Wait, I think there's one... oh yeah, there is, yeah. You get back over onto the Eiffel
Yeah,
Tower.
there's a ladder.
Yeah.
A button. The fucking elevator. Beep. Again, Gabe, you're 2 steps ahead. You need to fucking take 1 step back.
1 step back.
Then we'll be there.
I mean, I assume, yeah, you just... Aha, take that, Scotland. Get back here.
Flame on.
I hope when we fight Willy, he fucking hulks up into buff Willy. Into Scotland.
Is it bad if one of your thumbs is bigger than the other?
I don't know, now I'm worried.
I mean, one of mine's more flexible than the other because of like, that's my button thing, you know? It's nuts. It's like the old games they couldn't do gameplay, so they like wrote a fucking story for it, and this one they were just like, hey, we can do fucking, you know, a game now. All right. Just cutting back to Barton hand-to-hand combat with comic book guy. The comic book guy's body shape's a little bit weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they couldn't really do fat people well.
Well, yeah, it's like he's just a bit long. Like, because he doesn't look that long in the fucking show. Like,
Yeah.
he should be... He's a little squatter.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, that's a spicy meatball.
Smash the super meatball.
Where is said super meatball?
Part of me feels like every now and then I feel like watching like one of the modern episodes. I think season 31 started recently. And this is like, don't. I'll write about him one day.
Oh, super meatball! I hardly knew you.
It's like, I'm coming up on season 4 soon for the fucking show. And that I'm looking forward to, because that's getting on to what I actually started the whole thing in the fucking first place for, which was to talk about the episodes that I thought were fucking funny and good. Last Exit to Springfield's gonna be a fun one to cover, but there's a lot of good ones, and season 4 is where it really started to kick off. America.
God damn it.
You're not Batman, Homer.
Apparently I can't switch to him. He's in transit. There he is.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, credit where it's due, at least the AI characters fucking actually follow you sometimes.
Yeah.
As opposed to just getting lost. No, you don't have to come back over here, Homer.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Fucking Otto.
No business being here.
Got fucking...
These arms climbing have a very...
Yeah, no, that's
quality.
They're way too long.
I love it.
Like, look at that.
I love it.
That
It's
is
great.
wrong. And
it matches the Gumby looking drawing. I love it.
Challenging and upsetting.
Fuck.
Well, on the plus side, we get to see the arms again.
Apparently, if I can actually climb it. There it goes.
There we go.
Okay, this game is not without the jank. Presentation good,
the jank.
I feel like, oh yeah, excuse me.
Big burger, Aaron. Yeah, like there should be like just a fucking, you know, this was before games had just climb up on top bits for characters.
Yeah. No mantling.
Mantling, that's right. I forgot it has its own word.
Mantle, clamber.
Mantle.
Yeah, mantle's a great word. Wait, what? I don't need to be up here.
Just turn to fucking Bart and have the AI get Homer over there. Oh, fuck it. Doesn't matter. We're here now.
The U.S.
Big burger.
Okie dokie. Yep, that's America.
Beautiful sight. USA! USA! USA!
Ungus.
Welcome to America Land, where the syrup... Ooh, Lady Liberty is going to feel that in the morning.
It's like I'm using this new fucking organizing. Well, it's not new, but like for me, it's new working and actually interacting with an day organizer app.
Right.
But like, because I thought to myself, oh, okay, what have I got to do? And then I started thinking of all the little things that I never get done. Big burger! And so I started doing all those things, then I realized it's been like fucking 3 weeks since I fucking watched my episode and had to write. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. So I'm behind on this one. That's my bad. That's my fault. But
Jeez, that was my choking hand. Still, you did great.
Homer, Duffman is proud to declare you our...
Oh, that lady on the right's got an extra chromosome.
Oh yeah. Here to present you with the Red Barkley Championship belt is last year's champion.
It actually is that YouTube guy who does all the eating.
Ooh, we'll need
It's fascinating watching shit just go into that human. Because like...
How did you win? You're so tiny.
Technique.
And now, the
Neat.
losers have to clean up. Oh, yeah.
Got hot dog things.
You maniacs! You blew it up! Ah, damn you! God damn you all to hell!
Hey, let's reference.
It's funny, like in the modern world of like, you know, people getting angry about spoilers and shit, just how much most shows ruin everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, this moment became like a fucking common moment to get shouted or gift or referenced. Oh, okay, that's weird, but
Doesn't anyone confuse me with Selma Blair?
Good question. And for starters, you're Patty. All right? Buddy! Like you see, there was no here's Lisa, you know?
Yeah.
Like, angry! No, it's not irrationally angry, you dipshits at home. This is my profession, goddammit.
where is the beam?
And their beams. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, this seems like a modern version. Log is your log.
I assume if I hadn't changed to Lisa, this would be Lisa's introduction.
Dad said you have superpowers. That's amazing. How'd you get them?
Manual.
That manual has staggering metaphysical implications. We have to take it to the proper authorities.
We could do that, but wouldn't you like to know
Who's the
what
proper
your
authorities
powers
in this
are?
regard?
I have powers? Wow. With these abilities, I can be a force for social
Uh-huh.
justice.
Oh, God. Can we skip this level?
Come on, it'll be fun. You can hurt a lot of bad guys.
Well, if there's gonna be
The great thing about a lot of forms of social justice is you can hurt lots of people.
Into a single luxury toothpick.
Great idea, Mr. Burns. One tiny question, won't that lead to,
Need Powerhouse by...
You want to make an omelet.
I think it's Raymond Scott.
A few planets.
Well said,
Not
sir.
Raymond E. Feist.
Well
Oh,
said.
it's Scott.
Of course, if you want to see volcanoes, you gotta go to the big island. I blame this over.
You're gonna get sawdust when I'm done with
I never knew your passion.
Man, at
was
least
so
it's fast.
I can dish it out, but I can't.
you. I hope.
Environmentalists just get 'em.
Fuck yeah.
Man, I hate you.
I don't think that logger dude's actually ever been in the show. At least in any of the, you know, good bits of it.
Wait, the logging? Say?
Well, the lumberjacks.
Oh,
you know, like the security guards at the fucking museum were all sarcastic guy.
Yeah.
Grass lickers.
One of the weird, omnipresent things from fucking...
Liberal.
Do you want me to tell you something that's really gonna make you upset?
Yes.
Watch Lisa's run animation. Her legs are getting longer.
That and her arms, like...
But the legs are actually getting longer as she runs. They're getting... Oh, look at them.
That's weird, yeah. Why are they doing that? Oh, fuck yeah. You just fucking... It's just, yeah, fuck yeah. Buddha, the god that gets shit done. The fat guy's actually Budai.
Crush 'em.
I'm converting you to fertilizer.
I'm supposed to be going up there.
Okay. Drop them on those guys, yeah.
Awesome work, Lise.
Oh, well, that was fun.
Hit me too.
Does it rotate? Okay, no, it does it by itself. Okay.
I just had the wrong one on the wrong side.
Yeah, they are different fucking... They had little diddly boppers on them.
Diddly boppers.
Kratos has to meet Jesus. That'd be great. Because, like, Jesus can just resurrect.
It's buff Jesus from that video the kid's talking about.
And Jesus always turns the other cheek. So it's just like the guy that kills lots of gods with the god that you could just never really get rid of, you know? Yeah, I want Kratos to meet Jesus.
Just to do nothing.
I think that's it. Like oh, what? No, there we go. Oh, yeah, and then you got a Bart thing to fucking...
Bart's legs grow?
Huh?
Bart's legs don't grow, because he's got the little waddle.
Yeah. Or they could have just, you know, made the legs move quicker, as opposed to giving him a longer gait. Like, that's... It's that fucking Muppet thing where you see him on a bike.
Yeah.
You know?
What's wrong? Someday we'll find it. Rainbow connection. Lovers. Jared Leto and me.
Do something about Jared Leto.
Well, I mean, when we get our own island, we can have battles.
Like, if he's the prophet of his own religion, doesn't mean that somewhere there's an anti-Leto?
Yes. I hope so. There can only be one Leto.
Stuck what chips?
Nice work, video game guy.
Oh, okay.
The penitent man must kneel. I do love, like, some of those fucking things in fucking Last Crusade, because it's like, alright, you know, there's the leap of faith or whatever, which is kind of jank, but then there's like, oh yeah, you know, gotta spell Jesus' name on the fucking giant board. Then it's like, oh yeah, the penitent man must kneel. And it's like, alright, yeah, you gotta duck a fucking saw blade. But then there's nothing to say about the penitent man must kneel and then do like a bitchin' forward roll whip combo. Alright. Aha! Quality noodle usage there, Aaron.
Thank you.
I can't, you fucking... There's one running animation in the game. That's what's happened. It is...
We're a mean green machine.
No. Black Widower. Which isn't a great episode. It's not a very good mystery, and they actually hired Thomas Chastain, who was the president of the American Mystery Writers Association, to help write the episode. Yeah.
It's cool. Can I just pick up a dude?
That would be great.
No.
Damn it, that's bullshit. That's the fucking point of Buddha if I can't chuck cunts.
Look.
Is that? Should fucking...
Oh, fucking shit at him.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm trying to fucking, you know, experience oneness.
Right. What's the puzzle here? I need Buddha for any of this puzzle.
I don't think you need Buddha for this puzzle.
Ah.
Stupid kid.
Now I'm smart and strong.
Stretch, girl, and clubber.
Incorrect.
How does it go?
Stretch boy and clobber girl.
There you go.
Because Bart got the stretch powers.
What did I say?
Stretch girl and clobber, and then you knew it was wrong and you just stopped.
I know. The reason I said stretch girl is because of the legs. My mind was thinking.
Yeah, it's just...
Do this.
Aha. All right, that's what Buddha's for. You got to pick up that saw blade and jam it into the tree.
Ah.
Help us out here, Budai. I gotta look Budai up because I gotta find out, like.
Oh, they should change the religion's name to Mr. Buddy. You have to pray to Mr. Buddy today.
Budai. Semi-historical Chinese monk who is venerated as a Maitreya Buddha in Chan Buddhism. He is introduced in the Japanese Buddhist pantheon.
Okay, I was like, it's jank as fuck. I can't go up or down. How am I supposed to put it in? You just drop it and it goes chink. And
Yeah.
spots in.
Allegedly, he allegedly lived around the 10th century in the Wu Ye Kingdom. His name literally means cloth sack and refers to the bag that he is conventionally depicted as carrying as he wanders aimlessly. See, that's what I need to be, you know? Like, I just need a sack and I can just wander around. And like, that's my problem is I'm a monk without like a fucking religion, you know?
You need your sack.
Yeah, well that and I'm not so much of a fucking tool bag that I'm gonna make an island, you know? It's just...
This is the worst. Legit, you can't rotate the camera. Fucking, there we go.
Is that where you're meant to go?
I mean, don't see anywhere else I'm supposed to go.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I guess I could.
His jolly
maybe
nature,
make it over
humorous
there.
personality, and eccentric lifestyle distinguish him from most Buddhist masters or figures. He is almost always shown smiling or laughing, hence his nickname in Chinese, the Laughing Buddha. As he is traditionally depicted as fat, he is also referred to as Fat Buddha, especially in the Western world.
Maybe I can pick up one of the other saw blades. There's no wood chips. Like, that has to be it, eh? Where did I come from? Was that where I came from? So that's where I came from.
I shoot birds at the airport.
Alright, Lisa, where are you? That might be something on the Buddha vision we're missing.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing, yeah, because that's where we came down. So came down because there was spiky things there. We couldn't go forward. So we have to go across there somehow.
Do we or do we have to wreck the spiky things?
Oh, I can pick up.
Ah.
There you go.
Excellent.
Built a path for this stupid brother.
It's, yeah.
Well, what was the fucking saw blade for?
Just to get the collectible.
Oh.
Mark's back.
But
Hey, that sounds like a tree swallow.
No, it sounds like a yellow-crowned heron. Oh my god, that sounds like a chainsaw.
No, it sounds like a buzzsaw. Hey, Carl, why do we fight so much?
Sometimes I think it's 'cause
Western
you
world,
told me
Buddha
about
is often mistaken for Gautama Buddha himself, and thus is nicknamed Fat Buddha.
Let's rock this mother.
You found another cliche. Am I supposed to be impressed?
What the fuck? See also Church of Saint Mary of the Mongols. Alright, this I gotta see.
Love, Mr. Burns. I mean, you're Mr.
Okay, an Eastern Orthodox church in Istanbul, the only one remaining. Byzantine Church of Constantinople that has never been converted to a mosque. So yeah, he's not Buddha, but he's, you know, he's pretty rad by himself.
like, I feel like they're supposed to go in.
There we go. Basically a window into an Amazon fulfillment center. Fast hands mean less whipping. I know what they mean, but like... The headline of Japan is the home of judo, and the 19th century martial art is drawing unwanted scrutiny over widespread allegations of violence. I know they mean abuse. It's just funny hearing a martial art get accused of
I
violence.
believe you just asked me that.
Like,
My wife and I certainly did some.
I hear people go into those places and get thrown, Aaron. I mean, could you imagine?
Started. Sometimes it just can't beat a classic.
I hate children.
This certainly is.
Hey, look. An expansion on the Blinky joke and a Frogger reference. See, that's like, again, the art of references is like, you know, there is an art to it. And it's more than just like, because the worst ones are like your epic movie references where it's just literally the thing with no extra fucking work.
Look, it's the thing. Haha, that's the joke.
Yeah. It's the thing. Oh.
Tree huggers.
And the, you know, he-brained subomeguloids that actually enjoy those movies can clap because they've seen a familiar thing in an unfamiliar location.
I'm a bit miffed that the computer won't do this for you. I waited, but it was like, nope.
Yeah, come on, Aaron, you don't want to... Look, it's Frogger.
I mean, it's pretty rad, yeah. The music's there too.
Mark's back.
Music sounds familiar. Alright. Have to turn off one of those fucking things.
Where are you spawning from? I killed your spawn zone.
It's just weird. It's really weird seeing a Simpsons design that's unfamiliar. You know?
Yeah.
Who the fuck's that guy? I don't know. Maybe he's shown up a lot like post season 25.
I don't know. I've watched quite a bit of the modern, and I can't remember a character like that.
Oh no, like whether or not he has is like immaterial. This is that thing of like, because I know so much about like basically seasons 1 to about round about, you know, 12, 13. I just assume anything that's weird after that is just some bizarre post 20 fucking thing.
Alright, maybe I have to be...
Say highly flangeable.
Bubba girl.
Super Lisa!
There's a... I mean, it's interesting, but I don't think it's doing anything.
Pick up the pace, loyal workers.
I mean, there's a lotus on the ground over behind you. I mean,
Let's just power up for a saxophone. Oh, you can just climb. Why can I climb some things, but other things I can't?
I always imagine the Budai figure. Okay, cool. Good enough. I don't think so, though. Alright. I don't know. I suppose if you want to get the thing, like, it is highly flangeable. Flannelable.
I mean, what's my goal here? To get over there, yeah, I think?
I assume so. I feel like you need to put the one that's like a little U, the single U bend in one of the higher ones, you see, because you'll need to get the boosty to get up, Cease, but you can just get barred up there, that'll be... yeah, that's not a grabby one, because it's got an angle.
Lisa, why didn't you stay up there? Fuck me.
There should be, like, you know, how sometimes the D-pad on these things is like, follow me and wait here and shit. Like, yeah, no, put that on the wall one. Alright, can you rotate it? Yeah, like...
That's not still gonna solve me getting up there. Can't get up there at the moment. You just stay there so I can move it.
Hang on, because that smoke's going up that's coming out of the wall there, so like...
okay, I've got it.
Alright.
I don't go there. Oh, fuck you.
Hang on, its butt's blue.
Oh.
Oh,
You
fuck
can
yeah.
pick up that one too. Motherfucker.
Oh, god damn it! Alright.
My last meal. I want peace.
Help! Save us! Osakur! If I die, I want a closed autopsy.
Save me, Lenny, and my friend Carl.
Alright.
My only hope is that my spleen gums up the saw blades. Take me, but spare Carl.
I'm coming.
Leave everything to Carl.
Carl's dying too, Lenny.
You saved our lives. You kids are heroes.
Yeah, we're gonna tell everyone we were rescued by...
Aren't you guys Buddhists technically in the fucking show?
Homer's kids, whose names are...
You weren't very good Buddhists, but... Because you should be thanking, you know, Giga Buddha.
You've known us our whole lives.
Big Bud.
So, we're not thinking about you all the time, you know?
Mr. Booty. I want to go in there.
I mean, I know it would have been too obvious to make them gay, but like, that would have made more sense than making fucking...
Kick ass.
Which one is it that's gay? Is it Patty or Selma?
Fucking...
It's
one
Patty.
of
Because they made
There's a switch in there.
They made Patty a lesbian, which they don't at all set up for, like, even slightly. Hell yeah.
Autos. Engaged.
Auntie nature is it's a simple joke, but it's a good one.
They put 200 hardworking Americans out of a job. How are we supposed to...
Don't draw the same, dude.
You could retrain in a field with a brighter future, like daycare management or sports massage.
But I've been a logger all my life. My daddy was a logger, and his daddy before that, and his daddy before that.
Hey, great story.
Also, so fucking what? We all used to be farmers up until, like, the Industrial Revolution.
I'm sorry, sir.
Now, like, farming is all done by one guy sitting in a John Deere tractor on a tablet.
My past life, I was Lou Albano.
I feel like that is where you're going. And I'm upset I didn't notice that first. It bothers me deeply that you were able to see into your Albano-y future. I mean, on the plus side, though, you know, at least that means we'll be able to just dress you up like Mario.
I know, right? What does Marge get as her?
Yeah, because that's,
intro?
you know...
Oh, okay. Could just start it and make me those characters.
Yeah, you could have a fucking, you know... You could have some kind of central organizing fucking narrative. Are Itchy and Scratchy dressed as anything? Because it's not loading long enough for me to get a good look. I think they're just in the fucking outfits they're on in the fucking game, but like... See what I mean?
Yeah, no, they are wearing stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, the legislative branch comes through again.
Mom, keep reading.
Quimby's cozying up to that sleazy video game producer. That really burns my beehive.
I must hasten home to play my new carjacking game. Give me your ride, jerk.
Nat, are you hurt?
Nothing a smile and some medical attention can't fix. That video game's gonna turn every kid in town into Stabby Sams and Drive-By Bettys.
Mom, I know how you...
I love that there are people out there for whom the world, that's just how the world works.
Tells us how to use superpowers.
You mean I can talk to whales like Aquaman? Or do whatever Hawkman does?
No, Mom.
Which one's Rod and Todd? Which one's Rod? Rod's the old one, isn't it?
There's been some debate about that because there was some fucking glitching with their references early on.
Which one did they say is who?
I think Todd's the tall one. But the problem is...
It's fucking... Rod on the cover as a hobbit. It's fucking golden. What's Marge get? Megaphone.
Power to the people. Who's with
Oh, she gets to be loud.
Oh, no, she gets Pikmin.
No, I got it wrong. That's right, because that's the problem is I'll learn mnemonics, but then I'll fuck them up. And then I'm just doomed. I'm never able to remember anything properly after that. Todd's the younger one, Rod's the older one.
Right. Hey, check this out. She's Pikmin.
Show it who's boss.
It's easy. Excellent.
Gotta show him getting up and walking away.
No.
Oi, Frankie, come in the mob.
You know what? I like this because A, it's different gameplay, which is nice. And B, it's something that Marge would do, which is also nice. And C, getting into a bloodthirsty mob is something that Springfield does quite frequently. So I like that they've actually managed to engage that into the game. I was not expecting this. This was nice. Go right. Because, yeah, I was going to say no. But there's a smashable, scratchy thing over there. Command the mob. It's funny because they never showed how the mob first formed.
Yeah.
Which is just as well, because it's like, the first time it forms, everyone's trying to kill Bart. And they kind of treat that weirdly seriously. The car.
Wait.
Hey! Back here and die.
Be so demeaning to women.
Alright. I'm happy I got to hear. Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe the tires? Move the tires closer so you can jump over it. Alright. Well, that was my fucking big brain idea. I don't know, maybe you gotta drop the fucking box right on it? Oh,
Of course.
Fucking, you know. Or a fucking
should've
fart
known.
whisker off the fucking thing, like.
Worked up. I'm gonna pound a few root beers.
How's he eating it?
Trying new lemon scented tear gas.
I was taught to burn your other cheek.
On your other cheek.
Okay.
Come back here.
You can't come back
Oh,
here
frames.
because, there's gonna be a surprise party for you, but it isn't ready.
Buddha is needed.
Summon the awesome power of the Buddha. What? Gotta make fucking Kratos meet Jesus. Come on. Uh-huh.
Bob Justice. Bridge Justice. Bridge Justice.
I'm helpful.
Maybe one of the saints. I'll just fucking Yahweh altogether. Let's just fucking... Let's skip the fucking prophets and go straight to the main course.
Give me
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, it even has like a necessary quantity of brainless idiots that
Yeah.
you need to fucking...
It's Pikmin.
Let the children play.
Mindless chuds.
Oh. Come here, guys. Get him.
Hey.
I'll drink your blood. Look, it's Bob Dylan.
David and whatnot.
You get over here.
Hey, he's got a gun.
For Carl.
Wait.
Where is
I
Carl?
think Carl died. Where are all my dudes? I'm missing
I
four
think they get
dudes.
beat up. Like, you're not allowed to have all of them.
They died.
Yeah. You're responsible for deaths now, Aaron.
That's
You're gonna have
bullshit.
to, let that live on your conscience.
It's only Carl.
Yeah. I love that they changed his voice, but they changed his voice to someone who is doing exactly his voice. So, you know. God, I
reason
love how
to do this.
dumb that whole fucking thing is.
Video games are cool, but it's hard to beat Sunday brunch with the time.
Damn my endless cycle of shame.
Mommy's little brawler.
I'll miss
Oh, that's Carl.
Mom.
He didn't die.
Ice and whatnot look
I
like
think they
fun.
went off on their own to, like, wreck shit up.
Am I supposed to be doing anything here? I don't think I am.
I'm Carl.
Smashed a lot of cars. I got that.
I can smash the billboard there with.
I suppose you gotta get your horde of numbskulls to smash the billboard.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what the Buddha was for, because usually it's a puzzle if it's there. I'll probably have to pick it up the pieces with the Buddha now.
Oh.
Okay, no, they're out of.
No, it's fine.
Bridge.
Sometimes Buddha's just, you know, he's just there to hang out. There's a good manga series and there's a reasonably good anime as well called Saint Young Men, which is just Buddha and Jesus decide to take a holiday in Japan. And it's just them hanging out.
This is fucking weird.
I feel like I should be hearing the fucking...
Sucking?
No, the Naked Gun music.
If you can hear me, keep brawling. Great, thank you.
Stop existing.
I feel just like Larry the Cable Guy.
Love the sub chuds.
Oh no.
Waiting by a phone, but I guess
I wonder if
You gotta go on there with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. At my age, if I don't move it, I lose
I do
it.
not.
I can't tell no time, but I ought to
Hibbert! Get your Cosby imitating ass over here.
Robot's going to kill me if I don't get home for the dinner and the dishes and
No putting women to sleep.
Wasting our time is no laughing matter.
Well, we're still in our 60s.
Can we hurry this up?
What's that
My
thing?
biological and real clock are ticking.
Okay.
It just did?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
I don't think that was signposted incredibly well.
Ah.
Well, I just figured it was a weight thing. You know?
Yeah. What are these cats I'm hearing? Fucking hell.
God damn it. It's like the hillbilly jokes, you know, they're just... Like, they're good. They're like, you know, it's just such an easy fucking fountain for things that are funny. It's like, they had a bunch of really solid redneck jokes in Colonel Homer. And that was like about 2 seasons, because Cletus showed up in, Bart Gets an Elephant. And then immediately it was like, oh, you know what's fun to write for? Rednecks.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, they throw rocks when you're a cop. What am I missing?
Get a damage buff on
Mo's
Hibbert
dead.
and Carl.
There you go.
Wake up. Back, you horde.
Sorry it ever existed.
Interesting. It's gonna be a Buddha thing.
Oh.
Always a Buddha thing. Oh.
Everything's about Buddha.
Oh.
Alright, aha. I wonder how we're gonna solve this puzzle. Nah, look steady on Aaron, we don't know where that one's going.
What?
Did that do anything, or was that just for
I don't think
funsies?
that did it. No, it does. You use it to jump up there.
Ah, okay. Well, there we go then.
Kiss my black hole.
Edna shouting the Kimberly one is amazing.
I do like the idea that she's like, okay, well, what does that fucking do then? Because, like, must be stuffing them. Okay.
I don't know. Why would we build something we're trying to destroy?
Yeah.
I have all the people. I wonder what's gonna block that.
Because here's the thing, you sub-morons. Apu was a small character in a show where they weren't gonna fucking, you know, they didn't even know an Indian person. They had fucking Azaria do it. Only because the show went for fucking 30 goddamn years that only anybody noticed. It's like the thing in, like, growing up in, like, shitty suburbs. The Thai guy, the Chilean guy, and all the other various ethnicities all sounded like a fucking white bogan because they grew up in White Bogan Town.
I'll join. I was on my way to rob an orphanage, but that's so last year.
Okay, now I got Snake.
It'd be a shame if an unruly mob destroyed that statue.
I'm going to give that mayor a piece of my mind. Follow my lead.
Oh, that's a lot of dudes.
Yeah, get Patty and Selma involved. Get everybody.
Censor them into the ground. Tear it down.
God, I hope the show dies soon. I don't want to be...
No, it won't.
I'll cut your belly open.
Get up. Come on. There you go.
See, like, again, like, Grandpa's another good one, just because him screaming is just funny. Although I do miss... He used to write letters of complaint, which I kind of missed. I think that was kind of funny. It's his list of words he doesn't want to hear on television again, and just hearing him say horny and then bra. What? Hell?
That's her charge attacks. Seems broken.
Something should turn her into the Lizard Queen.
When the game's still young, Gabe.
Oh, I'm not a doctor. Who said you could not be in the fucking mob? It's not how mobs work. Never allowed to quit. There is only the mob. You're subhuman with weak ego boundaries. Mob gives you meaning.
Protest this!
Oh, I've had tougher struggles with a high class. I'm gonna kill you.
Did they manage to take down the fucking...
Shoryuken!
Excellent.
About to.
Stop looking at me! Incoming!
Lend me money.
Tell your friends I'm single. Johnny would have loved this.
I'm tired! To hell with you!
You said you could
Oi.
stop. That's what you get, Town Hall. Now you're an easy, scalable platform.
We've got to show Quimby our children won't be exposed to senseless violence. Lisa, burn that statue.
Need that as a gif.
Quimby, you made
The-
Grand Theft Strategy
Yeah.
a tremendous success.
On it.
Thank you. Why don't we celebrate with some interns?
Sexy interns?
Well, Springfield sexy.
Oh my.
I mean, they're just normal looking. You can't say Springfield sexy and then have them be sexy girls.
Yeah.
You know?
Stupid weapon. No, Ned, not yet. I'm talking about Maggie.
Like, I...
Please remain.
Because that wasn't a joke.
Nichols has pictures of bumblebees on them.
Nice hole, stupid.
Not a chance. I got a devastating skunk apart.
This is a weird game.
Damn this video game war.
Finally, Marge is dead. We're all free. Don't bring her back, no.
Let's raise a glass of the cushions.
Pass, Willie. And her before it back.
My horse hopes that be suspicious of mobs.
Huh.
Break this mob. Why don't you go back to stupid town?
Can't recruit Quimby.
Okay, everyone.
Bullshit. Should like be able to recruit him.
Wiggum.
Yeah. That's what I meant. And
Wigwam.
and then like you can control the police. That would be sick.
Steam the baby.
Oh yes. Steamed babies.
So I'm ready to receive my bribe now. Oh, baby.
Why is
the
that not a
dollar
gif?
sign Doesn't lie.
He's literally wearing a sash saying EA. Where's my bribe now? Literally.
I don't think enough people played this game.
Well, we're making some gifts and we're taking all the credit.
Because, like, this is, you know, a Simpsons game in 2007.
It's
you know,
not
this
backwards
is
compatible. So,
yeah, well, yeah.
you can't get this anymore.
This is into butthole territory. This is, you know, well and truly after the Simpsons fucking, you know, cultural fucking peak.
Dear God, we're not soaking, we're cooking.
A mob of parents? A senator.
I like the rendering gets worse sometimes, you know?
Promised me no mobs. You said this town was full of slugs who would suck up our sexy sleaze with a smile. Consider yourself unbribed.
That's one too. Consider yourself unbribed.
Decent bribe. I have decided to flip-flop and ban sales of Grand Theft Scratchy for minors, the only people who want to play it.
I'm gonna blame everything but the fact that you're shit parents.
Scratchy game, but then you use
Uh,
violence to get your
Grand
way?
Theft Auto 5 actually got pulled from
I just can't hear
certain
you.
gaming retail shelves. Like, actually got pulled from Target shelves here.
Yeah, no.
It was actually nuts.
The chuds.
It's like you realize that main demographic of gamers is males aged 32 to 36 in Australia. Like,
that, and again, there's, like, you know, these people are submorons.
actually, it's more about 28 now.
There's no, like, fucking, you know, there's not even a correlation. These things are the most popular fucking entertainment products on the face of the earth. They're the most popular entertainment products in places with high levels of societal violence and popular games in places with low levels of societal violence.
Yeah.
If you give 100 people a strawberry each and one of them explodes, the only thing you know for certain is that strawberries don't make people explode. The people are fucking pea-brains and worry about strawberries making you fucking explode. So it was just the last thing that fucking entered the dismal expanse of their fucking short-term memory. We getting a plot?
Well, we're here, and it only took 300 decasols.
You're the one who made us stop to visit your mother in space.
Why do we always argue on spacecations?
You're right. Let's kill and space up.
Alright. None of that was good, but then the Kang and Kodos writing's been pretty abysmal for a while now.
I'm gonna get to punch dolphins in the nose.
Without getting kicked out of the SeaWorld.
I know, right? Apparently, have you ever heard of a documentary called Blackfish?
Yeah. I talk to the whales.
Yeah.
The problem is, like, particularly orcas, because they're, like, weirdly intelligent. Lately, they've been attacking boats for fun. Which is pretty good. Like, I feel more things need to, like, start taking a stab at humans. Which is why I'm pro giving guns to gorillas.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a Japanese game show to recreate Ape Out.
And there's only one person in Springfield who's smart enough to figure out how. I drank blue juice from under the sink.
Oh, let's just find Professor Frink.
Oh, Ralph.
Around season 3 where he becomes a retard. Because there's a really early proto-Ralph that isn't actually Ralph.
Yeah.
He's called Ralph, but he's not the Ralph.
Mr. Burns wouldn't organize an alien invasion without me, would he?
That's pretty badass, Lisa.
And then we get Ralph. But he's just, like, not retarded for a while. Which suggests that the retardation was an event.
Yeah.
You know, which is interesting to me. The boards with the nails in it's a nice touch.
Had a board with a nail?
Yeah, like when the aliens hit you, they've got boards with nails.
Oh, yeah, they do too.
I wouldn't count on any. Hey, you see Marge? I thought my mother was domineering.
That was weird.
Okay.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's a factory.
Yeah, I think it's where the game's getting made or something. Again, there's that weird meta thing to the fucking overall arc of this that I just find kind of peculiar. It's such an odd way of going about framing the game.
I want to know what the DLC is.
Is it remotely online anymore?
I don't think so, but it said, like...
Yeah, I know. I saw that as well, but it's just like, I
can't remember there being DLC for this.
Episodes and challenges. I mean, splitting it into episodes isn't a bad idea, but you need, like... Lisa's smile there is really fucky.
Oh! Yes, Lisa saw that. Simpsons game DLC.
I'll
I'm
never
really
have
curious.
access to because it is gone, diddly on, gone.
I don't think it had any.
It was just the suggestion of it.
Yeah. No, because like nowhere has ever.
It's a shame because again, I feel like this is perilously close to being a legitimately good game. I think I don't think it's an awful game, and a lot of the Simpsons games are fucking awful, particularly like the pre 3D era ones. But like, it's just there's a lack of polish to bits of it that where if you just maybe spend a moment or two, tidying it up, giving it a bit more connective tissue to make it feel like a cohesive experience, not just a bunch of shit happening. You'd wind up with like, because it's like, all right, yeah, Marge does something different. That's nice. I'd probably try to work to add a little bit more variety to fucking, the rest of the cast. Because that's a fairly good difference,
It received mixed reviews.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
praised the visuals, the writing. Criticized the short length and poor camera system. Did not always function properly. Received the best game based on a movie or TV show award at 2007 Video Game Awards. Best video game writing.
I wonder what the competition was.
Probably not a lot. TV show based games don't come around much anymore. It was on so many things. It was on the Xbox 360, DS, Wii, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PSP. It had a lot of releases.
I wonder if it couldn't have been the same game from the fucking...
It was on every platform but the DS, I'm pretty sure. The DS version of the game was developed separately from its console counterparts as a side-scrolling adventure.
Yeah.
It also offers several features not available in other versions. Several mini-games are available to unlock play, most of which are updated versions of arcade games such as Frogger and Space Invaders. The latter which references the aliens Kang and Kodos. A virtual pet is also accessible called Pet Homer, which allows players to feed, entertain, and save Homer from threats such as choking and heart attacks. Fucking what?
You know what? I'm bummed we missed out on that, actually. Little Homer gotchi.
I am astounded.
Because like once you're deep into retarded Homer territory, which, I mean, it wasn't, some of his best, comedic stretches were retarded, but like also, they still managed to remember to give him character moments and stuff. And then after a while, it was just like fucking gone. So I'm like slightly impressed by Family Guy just for making Peter actually medically retarded. And then just, that's it. I mean, it's not like they've got that cohesive a fucking universe to really even give that much of a shit about, but still.
And that's a sad thing. When Family Guy cares about its plot and character development more than a show that's been on the air for this long with competent writers and storyboarders.
There's just nothing, there's nothing you could do. If the character's aged, like take Modern Family, for instance, right? Like the characters grow up in that.
Yeah.
So the kid, like Manny is a little fat kid in like fucking the first season. By season 13 or whatever, you can have a story where he's getting his first hand job or getting a woman pregnant.
You're getting a reach-around.
Yeah, like that's, because you've got that.
Yeah.
The still life that is The Simpsons and the weird irregular fucking canon of it means that there's just nothing you can fucking do. Like, that's why, like, when I gave it a good amount of thought too. It's like, what would I do with it? And it's like, you have to see what would have happened if it were a serialized show, if their universe was actually allowed to live and breathe. Because they do, like, the weirdest part is, like, the first few seasons, they change lots. Yeah. The first fucking episode, they get Santa's little helper. First season, Homer's job gets established. Although that's a really fucking weird episode. Because Homer goes like, oh yeah, I can't take your job because, you're using me as a cover for your plant's terrible safety practices. And then Mr. Burns goes, you're a lot smarter than you look. You've got the job. And then Homer just goes, woohoo. And that's it. And then he's just safety inspector forever.
It's sad, man. There's
all the canon changes made for good episodes.
Yeah, they did.
Like Apu getting married. Apu's fucking 8 kids. Apu cheating on his wife. Like, that was a late episode.
Apu had so much fucking growth for a side character. It's ridiculous.
He's had the most. It's like, he's that's what
I don't even fucking like him. He's a fucking unlikable character to me. Like, fuck me. It's just
like him. Skinner had a lot of good growth too, but they pissed all over it.
Yeah.
Krabappel had some, Flanders had some.
Flanders' growth doesn't work though, because they always steep back to his jokes about religion and his life and everything like that. And it doesn't work with the things he's grown with. Like just with Krabappel and like her letting her start raising the kids and stuff like that and changes there. And then you can't have him doing the same preachy shit because he's allowed that stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
it
that
just-
was like, because that Krabappel being with him was very late. That
Yeah.
was like post 15. But that's just, that's well and truly into the dead zone. I mean, people like, the ship started to tip, around like fucking season 8. And I mean, really, the Armin Tanzarian thing is just like, all right, now there's a fucking hole. There's a mortal wound. It's not dead, but it's fucking bleeding out.
Yeah.
And then they just stopped caring around season 12. And like, particularly the modern, like, the bits of the modern stuff that I see, it's like, there's no confidence in the jokes anymore. Because in the old days, you could they'd let you miss jokes.
Yeah.
And that's what gives it rewatchability, because you go back and go, I didn't see that. But now they do a joke and then they'll pause for fucking ages to drill that shit home. And it's like, that's not funny. Fucking killing it.
Well, the B story just has literal no ending or no. It just doesn't tie back into anything. It's just a B story that doesn't end. It just goes, well, that was a nice distraction to fill time.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll just outright say that was a waste of time.
Yeah.
And it's like, you get that joke like maybe, once or twice.
You don't get to do that nearly every episode.
No, you don't just get to, because it was like, Great Money Caper is a fucking terrible episode. And that's the episode that ends with, hey, everybody, surf's up.
Yeah.
It's just like, right, yeah, I feel like an idiot.
Out of ideas.
Yeah, I feel like an idiot for watching this now. Well, it's just like, you watch fucking, I can't even remember which episode it is, but it's like the one with like, you can't stop the Simpsons song at the end. And like, one of the things is, how about a bunch of crazy weddings? And one of them is like fucking like, Selma married to grandpa, and that actually fucking happens later.
It did, yeah.
And like
that episode enraged me. I watched it and I just got more upset the longer it went on. I fucking was half asleep when I watched it, so I rewatched it and got even madder.
It's a terrible episode.
It is so fucking bad. Because like they have grandpa like with a kid and all these things, and it's just.
Yeah, because they actually had fucking Selma adopt a Chinese baby, which could have been a decent episode if they treated it like a character episode, but instead it was just like a bad foreign episode set in China.
Yeah.
This is weird. Like, cause in prior historical periods, this kind of stuff wouldn't happen. It's not like somehow like fucking Shakespeare would be forced to be writing for 30 years. And by the end of it, he's just tired and like senile, and then they're whipping him. And he's just, he's just like, oh, fucking, some cunt walks in and goes, oh, and then, falls down. Like, it's only in the industrial creative era that we get like
through yonder window.
That we get like the ability. The cast has to die. And I know that you're all going to take that that's more threatening than I intended to, at least now. But it's the only way.
It's not like, that thing where we're like, fund us money, we'll get an assassin on this.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's
no, I have to do it manually.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
as a mark of respect.
Either they have to fucking go.
It's the only
time.
It's the only way.
Or manual.
Yeah, I'll start with Harry Shearer, because he's like 77 and he's looking a bit weak. So
that's a good start, Yeah. And once you beat him, he'll drop his Mega Man like power up, and you'll pick it up, and then you'll be fucking Shearer Gabe, and
I'll be able to like sound like a lot of different people, and that's how I'll get access to the other ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think I can get Shearer by just smothering him with a pillow, and I think if I push it down really gently, he won't notice it.
100%.
And I feel like I could just game that way.
And
I think Shearer deserves the sort of like peaceful hallucinatory dream of a pillow death.
Can you plug one of them just Play-Doh for me? Every orifice.
Who deserves that?
Find a way to do it Dishonored style. So
I think
you do it
fucking.
themselves.
I think what's her name? Bart's fucking actress is a Scientologist. So I might.
Oh, is she?
I think. I don't know.
Ooh.
I can't remember. I remember hearing something about
Nancy
that.
Cartwright, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just forgetting their names left, right, and center. I tend not to think much about like the external elements of this show, just because I feel like because again, that's more historical and biographical. It's not actually relevant to the internal, like, sort of narrative.
Oh, no, she is a Scientologist.
All right, well, I'll stuff her full of Play-Doh. That's
excellent.
Yeah, that'll be a warning to the rest of the Scientologists.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll just play it by
17 million.
I'll play it by ear. The rest, she's what?
Donated 17 million to them.
Yeah, that's a Play-Doh one. You can't donate $17 million for the fucking that.
Nancy Cartwright has topped herself again, moving up to Diamond Laureate with honours, which means she's given about 17.5 million in cumulative donations
That is
to Scientology's membership organisation.
So sad.
I felt the pride of being part of everything of every area. We cannot underestimate the power of our reach, the voice actress told Scientology's
Play-Doh
magazine.
Getting the Play-Doh.
For the third time this year, Scientology has published a celebration of its wealthiest donors, and the latest comes out just days before the year's biggest party for Scientologist Richies, scheduled to happen this weekend in England. Man, like, that's the great thing is they just paint targets on their backs by going, look at these people who gave us all the money, and now they're a Diamond Laurent.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
You should have to wear some kind of fucking, telepathic laser hat.
You gotta wear the cone. You gotta wear the cone of shame. All right?
You attach
lick your balls.
Yeah, I'll attach it to the stone of shame.
Yeah.
That's
cone of shame.
You live
and
by
the
this,
stone of shame.
if you use Simpsons to donate to that upsets me now that the Simpsons is indirectly funded fucking
We'll put her in a
Scientology.
fucking catapult.
yeah, that's better actually. It needs to be something, and I'll fire her at the Scientology Center.
That's great.
That place has to be cracked open like an egg. That entire, it's one thing for the Catholics to be a degenerate, mafia and, child sex operation. Because that thing is old. And, once you're that old and that, built into society, there's just going to be, people that call themselves Catholics without really, knowing what that means. But Scientology was started by a fraud 30 years ago. So there's no excuse for any of the people part of it to, not hold them responsible for the evil perpetrated by it. Play-Doh.
That's Play-Doh. Play-Doh and catapulting. Off they go. Splat onto the center. Play-Doh will act like a fucking resin. And the sunlight will ignite it, and boom.
It'll be Play-Doh and explosives.
Yeah. It's like C4 is essentially sort of like Play-Doh. It's just...
As far as TV shows have explained to me,
Play-Doh.
yes. Yeah.
So, Play-Doh.
KeepetClassy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know